Hello, football fans. Welcome back to Ashile Sports TV. We have got a packed transfer show for you today. Chelsea are making huge moves. Manchester United and Newcastle battle bidding war for Sesko. Who did he choose? Stay tuned. Bayern Munich are testing Premier League waters, and there are some massive updates on injuries and contracts. Grab a drink, get comfortable, because for the next 15 minutes, we are breaking down every single major transfer story, making headlines right now. If you just join us and you are new, hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and hey, let's start with Burnley have reached a full agreement with Chelsea. And hey, Ugochukwu and Ugochukwu and Armando Broja have left the squad permanently. And hey, they have been authorized. Medical signature has been signed and they will be unveiled within the week. So let's see how this is gonna be. Two young talents gone in one swap. Chelsea summer clear out is officially underway. Chelsea fans, are you happy letting both Leslie Ugochukwu and Armando Broja leave permanently? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. David Datro Fofana is back from injury after getting the green light from Chelsea medical staff. But the big question, will he even play for Chelsea again? Clubs in France and Italy are already calling. Talks are happening as we speak, and the next few days are crucial to decide his future. Tyrique George contracts Bundesliga interest. Attracts Tyrique George attracts Bundesliga contract. Tyrique George next up. Tyrique George, the Chelsea youngsters wants regular minutes and he's ready to leave this month. RB Leipzig and Borussia Mönchengladbach are both interested, which Chelsea want to keep him, but they understand the player's need for game time. So is he gonna be leaving? Let's keep a close eye on that one as well. Hey, we all understand. Here is where it gets spicy. We all understand Newcastle United have offered 80 million plus 10 million in add-ons for Benjamin Sesko. Manchester United were still in the picture, making this one of the fiercest battle of the summer. Both clubs were willing for the player to say yes, for Benjamin Sesko to say yes, and whoever get it could have, or whoever got it could have been securing their main striker for years to come. But hey, the player had made a decision. Stay tuned and we'll get into that. If you were Sesko, who would you have chosen? Newcastle United project or Manchester United history? Now, a transfer rumor that is exploding. Chelsea are in talks with Manchester United for Alejandro Garnacho. Sources say personal terms are being discussed and the player is keen. United want 40 to 50 million. Chelsea believe they can get him for less if United signs Sesko. Now that Sesko have said yes to Manchester United, let's keep an eye. Some insiders are even saying, and I quote, Garnacho wants Chelsea or nothing. If true, this could be one of the biggest shock of the summer. Yes, injury blow for Colwill. Bad news for Chelsea. Levi Colwill has undergone ACL surgery. That likely means he's out for the most of the season. This could push Chelsea into the market for a new centre back. Keep your eyes open for incoming links in the next few weeks. And after today's transfer, or after today's match against Bayern Leverkusen, the coach did mention his willingness to get to get a defender for sure. So let's see how this could turn out for both Chelsea and then Colwill, because right now the coach has just made it clear that he need another centre back. Kenan Dewsbury-Hall is on his way to Everton. Medical have been done last Tuesday. The fee is 25 million plus 4 million in add-ons to Chelsea. This one is confirmed and in the back. So he's now Everton player for sure. Big developments on Nicolas Jackson. Bayern Munich have asked about his availability and price, which Chelsea have set at 65 million euros. For sure, later it was 80 million and now 65 million. Newcastle are also seriously considering a move with Chelsea already signing new forwards. Jackson could be the next big departure in Chelsea camp. Let's keep an eye on that. Raheem Sterling wants by 4 clubs. West Ham United have just joined Crystal Palace, Fulham, and Juventus in the race for Raheem Sterling. The winger wants to stay in London, but with interest growing, Chelsea may have a decision to make. Dortmund play hardball over Chukwuemeka. Borussia Dortmund wants Kane Chukwuemeka, but hey, they want him cheap. Chelsea asking price is 21 million with a minimum of 17 million. Dortmund, however, are pushing for a loan with a buy option. We could be in for a long negotiation here because Dortmund are not easy to come by with. According to Romano, it's not just Jackson and Nkunkum leaving Chelsea. Ben Chilwell, Raheem Sterling, Aziel Disasi, and Renato Vega are all expected to go before the window closes. Chelsea supporters, is this smart squad rebuilding, or are the club losing too many players too quickly? Brighton demand 104 million for Baleba. Baleba are back at it again, or Brighton are back at it again. Their asking price for Carlos Baleba is a jaw-dropping 104 million. And get this, Manchester United fans have set up a GoFundMe page to try and raise the money. Yes, you heard me right, or you heard that right for sure. Let's see how this could go. United losing on Sesko. Breaking. The Athletic reports Manchester United have agreed in principle with RB Leipzig to sign Benjamin Sesko. The deal is worth 75.5 million plus million add-ons. Yes, the Slovenian striker have chosen Manchester United and have been given permission to fly in for his medical. If this happens, expect him to be announced tomorrow. Expect a domino effect on other transfers, especially Garnacho situation. Here is why this is interesting. If United get Sesko, Chelsea push harder for Garnacho. If Chelsea get Garnacho, they might finally settle the Chukwuemeka situation with Dortmund. And if Jackson leaves for Bayern or Newcastle United, remember Aston Villa are also interested. That could find another striker signing for Chelsea. Chelsea's strategy: clear out and reload. Looking at the bigger picture, Chelsea transfer window strategy is clear. Trim the squad. Sell players who aren't central to the project and invest in young, hungrier talent. The risk: losing too many players too fast could disrupt dressing room chemistry. Yes, it could destroy the dressing room chemistry for sure. But hey, let me know your opinions on that as well. Before we wrap up, here is quick fire roundup. Wolves are monitoring Aziel Disasi. Juventus are still in the mix for Raheem Sterling. Dortmund haven't given up on Chukwuemeka. Bayern Munich wants to know everything about Nicolas Jackson's availability. Burnley are set to announce Ugochukwu, or he has been announced soon. I want to hear from you. Will Garnacho really join Chelsea? Will Sesko choose Chelsea, Newcastle United over Manchester United? What are your opinion? Because he has already chosen Manchester United. So what's your opinion on that as well? Because hey, this is the reason he has made up a decision to join a history, Manchester United with history, than Newcastle United with money. But of course, Newcastle United have a bit more than Manchester United, but the player choice has settled the situation where RB Leipzig was kept in. And let me know your opinions on that. Are you happy with the player decision or not? Who is the smartest signing so far this summer? Comment below. I will read out the best takes in the next video or in the next episode. That is all for today's Achilles Sports TV transfer update. Chelsea's rebuild, United's striker hunt, and hey, Newcastle United spending power is all shaping up for an explosive end to the transfer window. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a show. I'm Ashile, and I will see you in the next update. Ciao.